guys, it's Jessie from the House of Healthy, and I am here for week 4, the final week of our Detox Yoga series. So we're going to get low to the ground here. We're going to work deep into the core, really firing up the belly one last time. We're going to work into some really deep, long holds, just stretching everything out, firing it up, integrating it all together, and then resting to let it all build up. So we'll release, we'll burn up some more toxins, we'll let some stress go, and we'll get going. So if you need to, go ahead and warm up with the previous videos or start right here at the edge of your mat, back in our chair pose. So hands to your heart, feet together, bend your knees and sink low. Once again, inhale, reach your arms forward, and exhale, just sweep them straight back. Lengthen your legs and fold. Inhale, reach your arms forward, bend your knees, and exhale, fold. Inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, fold. Halfway lift, step back to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Lift your heart, downward dog, and exhale, press. All the way to downward dog here. Now come forward to plank. We're going to lower to chaturanga. And then lower all the way down to your mat. Slide back a little bit if you need to. Keep your legs squeezing together. We're going to come onto our forearms. So into a sphinx pose, but with the legs squeezing. So inner thighs drawing together here, shoulders reaching away from the ears. So the neck is nice and long and you're getting a little opening through the heart. So a little back bend, creating space in the chest. And then we're going to take this up a notch. So keep squeezing the legs together. And I want you to scoop up. We're going to lengthen the tailbone here. So belly button up and in. Scoop your tailbone. Draw the pelvis up. Draw the thighs off the mat. Hold. Push into your forearms and then lower it down. Inhale, draw all the way up. Exhale, pull all the way to the top. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, pull it up. Squeeze. So really take it higher than you think. Round a little bit. Pull the belly in. And lower down. One more time, pull it up and hold. Belly button draws in. Think rib cage and hip bones pulling together. Hold. 4, 3, 2. Keep holding. Clasp your hands. Tuck your toes. Lift the knees. Forearm plank. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale. Exhale. Lift your hips. Press back. Dolphin. Inhale. Forearm plank. Exhale. Dolphin. Inhale. Forearm plank. Exhale, dolphin. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, dolphin. Drop your knees, child's pose. Stretch back. Sink your hips to the heels. Let your arms stretch for a bit. Really feel this deep fold here, this deep compression of the core right against your legs. And then spread your fingers, tuck your toes, downward dog. Let's take the right leg up. Reach it up and draw your knee towards your nose. Shift your shoulders forward, cheetah pose. Inhale, reach it back, three-legged dog. Knee to your nose, really round here, cheetah. Three-legged dog, draw the belly up and in, cheetah. One more three-legged dog. Take it to cheetah and hold. Draw it in. Now tick-tock your knee over to the left and to the right. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, and hold. Turn your shin. Bring it parallel for pigeon. So lengthen your back leg behind you. Lift tall onto your fingertips. Give this foot a little flex. So knee all the way to the side, shin across, pelvis centered. So we're not tucking the leg underneath us. It's open to the side. And let's slowly make the way down. This is similar to that lizard pose we did in week 3, where you want to come down. You can use the block if you need to. And there's a big release happening. So go until you feel that. Really let that right hip open. Let it release. All of that tension melts away. Keep breathing. That moment you want to get out of the pose is when the pose begins. That is when you're making that change, when you're releasing that stress, when you're learning how to work through it. So hold it. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Shift over into your right hip. Walk your hands back. Take your leg all the way around to the edge of your mat. Sole of your foot to your inner thigh. Turn over your leg and fold here. Nice long spine as you fold. Think about chest coming towards your shin rather than straight down towards the mat. Flex your foot. And try not to drop the head in towards you or sit your gaze up. Just keep the neck nice and long, so gaze towards your foot. I think that's where you want to head to. To deepen it, take your right hand to your left foot or the outer edge of your leg and just bring it down a little more. Twist. And take your left arm behind you. And then slowly come back to the center. Bring your right hand to the ground behind you. Left arm reaches up, lift your hips, plant your left toes, stretch back as far as you can. And then bring it down to the ground, set up for a twist. Left leg scoops over the right. Now you can stay small here with the right heel tucked in towards your hip. Or if you're really leaning and lifting up, just take your right leg and lengthen it straight out ahead of you. Here, both sit bones on the ground. Otherwise, hug your knee in. Wrap your right arm around the left and twist. Lift tall. Lift from the center of your chest. Bring it up. So we're staying tall, we're twisting, we're wringing it out, we're folding. This is it. Everything's coming together now. We're really working deep into this detox. You're gonna feel so great afterwards. So free, so much space, clarity, room for creativity, room for growth, room for calm, peace. And let's take it around, unwind. Come back to the center. Bring your knees together, toes to the ground, lift your heart. You can grab onto the back of your legs here for a little support and slowly draw the feet in close to you, heels lifted. Belly and spine long, lift your legs up and tap them down. So boat pose, lift up and tap down. Lift up, tap down, lift up and hold. Reach your arms out. Cross your ankles, rock all the way forward, step back to plank, and straight up to downward dog. Left leg reaches, three-legged dog, inhale, exhale, cheetah, knee to your nose. Three-legged dog, and cheetah. Three-legged dog, and cheetah. Three-legged dog, take it to cheetah and hold. Knee to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, turn your shin across, drop your pelvis down, wiggle that back leg behind you, get low. Try not to sink to the left or the right, stay centered, and then come on down. A little flex in the left foot, just to send the stretch out of the knee and into your hip. And then breathe. So remember that whole fidgeting part. Stay with it. So sometimes you have to kind of feel that resistance, dig deep into it to see why we have it, what maybe we've done physically, maybe mentally, maybe that stress that we're holding on to. See where it comes from. See where that resistance comes from. And that's where we make the change. That's where we release. That's where we detox. That's where we cleanse and create new. So keep breathing here. You've got this. You can do it. 3 more breaths. Big inhale. Breathe in. Fill up the lungs. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more deep inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands back. Shift over to your left hip. Take your right leg to the outer edge of your mat and center yourself. Turn over your leg and fold. You can even scoot your hips back once you're down. So your chest comes right along the leg here. Foot flexed. Take it down. Remember, gaze towards the toes. You can even think about, as you inhale, lengthening your chest, and then exhale, folding a little bit deeper. So think about, as you fold, that nice compression, that squish going on through your organs. So you're wringing it out, and then you're going to fold and squish it all out like a sponge. Take your left hand across to your foot or your leg. Take it down a little deeper, and then right arm reaches back. Keep your left knee pressing down. And then release. Sweep your left hand behind you, right arm up. Hips up, stretch it back. And then bring it down into your twist. Again, if you need to, right leg across, that bottom leg can reach out or bring your heel in close. Left arm wraps around, right arm behind you. Lift tall and twist. So you don't want the spine to lean back or to round here. Stay really tall. Lift up. Root through the sit bones. Reach the crown of your head up. Draw your knee in. Twist a little deeper. Ring it out a little more. And then let it go. Unwind. So you'll have so much space here. Let's release. Come right back into your boat pose. So feet down. Grab onto the back of your legs. And this time we're going to take it into a little twist. So if you felt wobbly or really rounded before, stay with the feet down this time. Heels lifted. Otherwise, lift it up. Both ways. Knees together. Arms reach out. Take an inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep the knees together here. Wherever you're at, hips level. One more to each side. And come right to the center. Lower your feet. So scoot forward. Grab onto the back of your thighs or challenge, arms up. Roll down. Bring your elbows wide, hands behind your head. Belly button into the ground. Lower back pressing down. Lift your legs. Flex your feet like you're pushing them into the ceiling. Take an inhale here. Exhale, draw the belly in. Lift your head and chin. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. You've got this. Exhale, lift up. This is it. We are in the home stretch. We are going for it here. And take it up. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and hold. Chin to the chest, belly in. If it's pushing out, draw it back down. Point your right toe. Inhale, lower it about halfway. Maybe not quite halfway. And exhale, lift up. Same thing with the left. If your lower back pops up, just don't lower the leg quite as much. And up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. One more to each side. And lift. Take it down. And lift. Hug your knees into your chest and draw them in. All right, from here, hands underneath your sacrum. If you have a pillow or a blanket or a block, you can always bring that under too, or as well, and lift the legs up. So a little legs of the wall action at your mat. Let the legs in the core feel very different than they did during the abdominal work. So they're relaxed now, they're letting go. You're releasing tension, there's no stress in them. They're not working hard to stay up here. That's why you have the hands underneath for support. Just a few nice deep breaths to release. And then slowly take your block or your hands or your pillow out from underneath you. Lower your left leg down to the ground and hug your right knee in. Really squeeze it in. Flex your left foot, hug the right knee in a little more, and then guide it across your body. Drop it down. Reach your right arm out to the side. Let all the tension from your hip through the lower back across to the leg, let it release. Let it go. Come back to the center and switch. Left knee in, right leg down. Flex your right foot, pull the left knee in a little more, and twist. Take your leg across your body and bring it down. So from that back, feel tension wrapping around and letting go as you deepen your twist. Come back around to the center. Hug your knees back into your chest. Take a few circles. Loosen up the lower back once more. And grab onto your big toes, happy baby. Open out. Draw your knees down. And then bring them back together at your chest. Give it one last big squeeze in here. We're going to take it into Shavasana. Open your feet out to the edges of the mat. Now, if your lower back feels tight, soles of the feet come together, knees wide, or feet down to the mat. Otherwise, lengthen them out to really let go. Let the feet fall open so your hips are nice and open. Hands by your side, shoulders relaxed down, palms up. Shin tuck to release the back of your neck. Close your eyes. So this is Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you would like. Shoot for at least 5 minutes. Maybe 3 if you are super time crunched. And really let go. So we'll start to deepen it for you here. Take a big inhale, feel your belly fill up. Open the mouth and exhale. Again, inhale, fill up. And exhale. One more inhale, fill up. And exhale, just let go. Finding pure stillness, softness, and release here. After a few minutes, start to wiggle your fingers and toes and roll your wrists and ankles. Reach your arms up overhead, stretch from fingertips to toes. And wake back up, roll onto your right side, gently, softly. And then pause. And then slowly make your way up. Come around to a seated position. Bring your hands together at your heart. Keep your eyes nice and closed. Feel here the balance, space, clarity, all of these things that you've brought through releasing the tension, releasing the stress, the toxins, sweat, breathing more with your spring cleanse. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for participating in this spring detox yoga. So there you go. This is week 4 of your detox yoga series. Pair it with the other 3 series before this for a full-length detox yoga class. And to get even more out of your spring cleaning, out of your detoxing for your body, mind, and soul, look at the healthy living tips. Check those out. Look at the little things that you can do on a daily basis. Add in this routine, maybe one at a time or all together when you have the time for it. And you'll notice this huge effect that you'll have when you feel energized, when you feel less stressed, and when you feel open, calm, and clear. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you would like more, check out thehouseofhealthy.com, like on Facebook, follow on Pinterest and Twitter, and subscribe here at the YouTube channel. And of course, have a happy and healthy day.